Hello. Good evening. Yes, I was controlling those. Thank you for attending the Blob Opera. That was a choir comprised of 4 singers, all trained on generative AI. You were listening to the collective dozens and dozens of hours of actual singers distilled into electronic code and reinterpreted by a freaking brain engine. Isn't that wild? And now it's just blobs. It's very strange. Yeah, the blobs just destroyed those singers, just ate their whole bodies and digested them, and that's why they're different colors. It's like a mood ring. The proteins that are synthesized by your chemical composition manifest thusly in these blob creatures. If you'd like to play with this Google experiment, you can use the link here. I didn't realize at first that the size of the window was causing that clipping sound, so if you want to mess around with this, you might want to make the window rather small. I have a pretty strong processor, and it was still struggling at like even a medium-sized window, so yeah, just jack it right down and sing away. Makes the frame rate better, makes it clip less. It's pretty funny. I was impressed by that anyway. I do wish that you had an option to sustain the voice, and so you could, like, cue them on and off. Like, you can turn them off, but you can't have the voice ring out, like, as if you had a piano pedal, and you just hold that down and just let it ring. Sometimes you want that little extra hit of reverb, and you can kind of bring people in and out and, you know, play off them like that. Thanks very much, Painter Skies, Paro, and Wolfski, for resubscribing. Wolfski says, what in the extremely on-brand heck are we doing here? You're just watching some blobs. You can change their venue as well, and then you can use the 1 through 4 keys to turn them on and off. But it starts at the lowest, and then it works its way up. So if you have one triggered from the lowest... sorry, the other way around. The highest one you pick, it'll go with everyone below it. So if you start at the lowest one, you'll only get the lowest one. You'll only get the bass, and if you add the tenor, then you get the tenor and the bass, and then it goes up from there. It'd be nice if you could swap that to the other direction, too, but that's no big deal. Paro asks, sup chat, what's your opinion on Psychonauts 2 now that it is officially not vaporware? Yeah, we've made it. Psychonauts 2 has officially been released. I never thought that game would exist. But here it is. I haven't played it yet, but I've heard good things. I don't know who to believe about it yet, but, you know, it's probably fine. Looked very vibrant, very colorful. Looked very full price as well. I hope that it's enjoyable and fun. And that they didn't rush it. Hey, Ligushka, I haven't played the full version of Ender Lilies, but I enjoyed the demo. I enjoyed what I played of it. Yeah, it was like 2 hours or so into the demo of it. I did watch the Gamescom thing today, or at least the latter 3/4 of it or so. I missed the beginning. Gonna be honest, it wasn't really all that impressive. It really wasn't anything worth getting too excited about. It was mostly, like, very B-roll kind of... This wouldn't make feature on a stage kind of presentation stuff. Hey, Mycelium. I don't know if you guys had different opinions, but I wasn't super impressed by what I saw. It was mostly just little dribs and drabs of like, oh, they're adding Alloy to Genshin Impact, and here's a trailer. from something that's already released. Thank you for the tier 2 subscription as well, Mycelium, for 12 months. You made it to a year. Thinking back at it now, I can't even hardly remember anything that happened in it. They made up a weird segment that was like game awards for games that weren't out yet, and I was very confused by that. They basically just created a category of things that they could award games they wanted to talk about with things. Oh, thank you! Toast is Machina with the freaking 10. Massive 10 community gift subs. Thank you so much, Toastus. Went to Rocker Kitty, Mucking Fuffins, Craft Tie, Clamborghini. That's such a good name. Oh my god, that's such a good name. Once Chaotic, Waynard, Ivragi, Blake X827, Omniscient Panda, and LS Dawson. Clamborghini. Oh my god, that's so good. It's their second month, so I know I've even read it before. How could I possibly forget? Big thank you to Toastus for that. Big doots indeed. Sub hype in chat for Toastus Machina. Did you folks have any opinions on this Gamescom thing? There really wasn't that much to mention. They showed some specifics about Death Stranding. And actually, the more I saw about it, the less I was worked up, because it was like, they've kind of scrambled a little bit of the message of that game. It feels like the tone has kind of gone out the window now. It seemed really goofy now. They're like, oh, not that it wasn't goofy at times, but it was kind of serious with a goofy undertone. And now it seemed like they're really focusing on the goofiness. They were like adding ramps and letting you fly or hover or something, and adding, looked like VR missions with shooting and, I don't know, stealth stuff that we didn't really need. It's an odd choice to me, because the game, I mean, it hit its niche. I don't think it was massively popular. I don't think it was badly received, but it knows that it's not for everyone. The people that got really into it got into it and kind of finished it and moved on for the most part. And now it's been nearly 2 years, right, since it's come out, and they're just kind of they're kind of just adding stuff that I didn't really think we needed to just release it again, I guess. I don't get it. The XCOM Marvel game from Firaxis is going to be cool. Was that the mobile game? I saw there was a mobile Marvel game. I didn't see it was XCOM, though. Anyway, nothing on there really blew my mind or anything, but I wasn't really expecting it, because Gamescom is not E3. Gamescom is a developer-centric expo for developers that takes place in Germany and usually doesn't really have much of an outward showing, and for some reason this year it's all Jeff Keighley presents. Everything that ever happens is E3 now. Which, I mean, that's cool, but if you don't really have anything to focus on, what's the point? You're just kind of getting people riled up. It's like fine for not everything to be a big show. You don't have to make it all E3. But I'm cynical, I guess. I don't know. I did say developers quite a few times there, yeah. So that's really the big thing that's been going on, or the couple of things that I wanted to mention. The other thing is the day off Twitch that a lot of people are talking about right now. That's coming up on the 1st. A day of solidarity of non-streaming is coming up. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I think that's it's a good thing to try and send a message to Twitch. I honestly don't know that they care, but it's like all we can do. At the same time, though, I don't want people to take the wrong message away from it and go yelling at people for streaming on the wrong day, because they may just not even realize I mean, do what you can, but I don't know that there's a specific meaning for it being on the 1st. I think that's just the day that people picked. And it's to try and send a message to Twitch that these hate raids have gotten completely out of control. They tend to target minorities and vulnerable people, and there's no reason for it to even be happening at all, and we should have gotten this kind of crap under control for years already. It still runs rampant, though, unfortunately, and it's all very unfortunate that it even affects people. Thanks very much for the level 2 hype train. You gave me a nice Samoyed, it looks like. Aw, he's cute. It's my first dog was a Samoyed. Yeah, people basically create infinite accounts, just bot accounts by the thousands, and they've automated it now. So when they target someone they want to bombard, they send them in and they just dump, you know, hundreds of them at a time or more. And just flood you with all kinds of garbage. And the response from Twitch about it has not been satisfactory. They basically said, like, oh, we gave you all the tools to moderate your community. But people have debunked that because at the rate they're creating these accounts, it's not actually reasonable or feasible to deal with it. So, I mean, although they might be technically correct to some degree, there's too many accounts to actually properly moderate, and it would result in way too much time and effort for something that should be much simpler and should be done on their end. Yeah, I mean, follower-only mode might help, but also probably subscriber-only mode is the next thing to do if that actually ends up happening. Yeah, people shouldn't be in this position to be taken advantage of like this, and Twitch, unfortunately, has allowed it. So, yeah, so my only real position on it is just, like, I'll do whatever needs to be done that's reasonable to do, and not streaming on a particular day is fine. Don't yell at people if they don't get the message or they stream anyway, because some people just don't follow all the discourse. There's a lot of discourse. I don't know if it'll matter, but as I said, there's not really much else we can do other than try little stuff like that and see if they care. The big top 100 streamers or so, which make up about 80% of the viewership on Twitch, very likely none of them will even mention it, which is really unfortunate. I don't know whether you guys think that they tend to benefit from those types of things existing or not, but it's very frustrating that there isn't traction from the people whose voices are the most felt by Twitch directly. Does Twitch suspend streamer accounts if bots are supporting the streamer? I know YouTube does. Yeah, it's all sort of up in the air, right? Most of the things that Twitch does administratively are very unclear to the public. I feel like I've read in the past that they've said that's in the TOS, but I also think they selectively enforce a lot of things, so again, it might be a technicality thing. Well, they might do it. It might also not happen, or it might depend on factors. Anyway, it's not like I have a really great solution about what needs to be done to fix that problem, but it's also not my company to fix that, so I think that's kind of your responsibility once you take on the mantle of dealing with this kind of thing, is you've got to also predict and get out ahead of some of these eventualities that really do end up hurting people quite substantially. And, you know, you want to make a point of being against hate? Well, here's a great opportunity. You could make a really nice statement by actually dealing with this. But, you know, see what it is. All right, let's play some games then, shall we? This is night games. We're playing night games. Uh-oh, that's loud. Night games. We'll see if this actually shows up on the screen. Oh, it says, "Are you ready?" I'll be more ready if it shows up on the screen. Can you do this? This game is called Integer. Okay. It's probably quite quiet, isn't it? I'm going to turn it up a little more. It says keep pulling. Can you hear the, It almost sounds like somebody blowing into a bottle. Yeah, like a low hum. The numbers must increase. Continue to pull. That was a very satisfying click, clack, click, clack, click. Oh, yeah. I could get into pulling this. Oh, you probably want to see my mouse for this one. So many factors. Okay. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. Am I winning? Hungry for orb? Yes! Spend some numbers. Buy a treat. You earned this. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I got an orb. Look at it go. It's sitting there now. I did see that cookie clicker's coming to Steam. I might do a ridiculous long stream and play Cookie Clicker for like 10 hours or something. I've actually been playing it on my phone lately. Oh yeah, orb number 2. What? Spend orb? Whoa. Oh, the number's going up better now. That was exciting, wasn't it? Can I orb twice? No. My friend is not plugged in. What is this? Is this a puzzle? Perhaps answers sleep in the shadows. Change digit 10,000 points, submit 100,000. What? The points must be larger. What about down here? Now click me for upgrades. Oh, this is pretty satisfying. You have no orb to spend on me. There's also one over there and over there. I like this aesthetic. It's very mysterious. I don't know what that does. Is this helping? Chat, what should I do? I don't know what is happening. What is this structure with the orbs in it? Oh, okay, so I filled up the bar and it turned into a 1 dot. So I guess if I use this connected to that, maybe this is permanent upgrades to make bigger clicks. And I spend orb to fill bar. There, now I have 1. Yeah, I'm getting 2 now per pull. This is freaking interesting, isn't it? Do you want me to play this to find out where it goes, or do you want me to turn it off preemptively? I'm kind of into the idea of this, maybe. But I also play clicker games for, like, worked stupid amounts of hours. I'm hungry for orb. Give me that hot, round, silky orb. Oh, I used it up. Now what do I get? Oh, look how big the number is. Folks, the number is much bigger now. I don't know if you noticed. Maybe the end total is I have to make this value go up, but I don't have the means by which to change it yet. Seems like I can get quite a few orbs now. I mean, honestly, I just want to max this whole bar out. Oh, this one might take a moment. You see that? Bar's a bit slower now. Orb, 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 orb. Hungry. Hungry for orb. Orb, orb, orb. It's a very tactile sound that it makes when those orbs smack into each other. I wish I could be pulling that chain for real. That mechanism, when it rocks over, it just sounds so nice. Okay, here we go. We've achieved stage 3. That's a tenor now. We could easily rock it into the thousands. So can you predict now what I'm going to get on the next bar? If that was 10. Is it going to be 20? Dank yanks. Oh, here's an idea. What if the light off the LEDs, once I get into the 5th digit, is enough to light something up so I can see it? Maybe that's part of the solution, huh? This is... yeah, we're getting quite a few orbs. Why is there a little horn on the side of it for the orbs to roll into, I wonder? I wonder about that. I need to know more. It's kind of like skee ball. Yeah, level 4. Okay. It's not the number I expected. Yeah, it does look a bit like a glass boot. 1, 2, 6, 10, 19. What? Okay, I'd like to redeem one of these. That's alright, I guess. Oh, there's a 6. You see that? The second to last digit is a 6. How do I want to adjust. I thought if you put this here and then you hit that, it should go up. But I don't think I have the ability to edit this number yet for some reason. I need way more points. Change digit 10,000 points. Submit 100. So you want me to just sit here and yank on this dank for a while? We could probably go another orb level. It seems to only take orb from the bottom right corner of the boot. Don't tell me I have no orb. I have all orb. There's a screen above that I haven't plugged in. I have plugged into it, but it didn't do anything. Oh. Sorry, it did. I just didn't click the button, I guess. Okay, we could power this up one. Maybe this is auto pull? It's a little less efficient, this chain dangler, than like a cookie to click on. What's all this then? Oh, auto orb. That's pretty nice. If you're the type that needs orb a lot, this is quite helpful actually. So the TV with the 1 on it in the bottom left, that one's kind of trash. We don't care about that at all. Now we're talking. Oh, I'm gonna fill that boot up with orb. This is how we do it. I hope the physics don't break and it spills my orb out everywhere. $19 to $28? Is that what it's doing? What the heck are these numbers? Gonna be harder to follow now, though. Zolittle, thanks very much for the 4 months. I saw that Magic the Gathering is making Fortnite Magic cards. So Magic the Gathering has Fortnite Magic cards. Fortnite has Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty has everything. So has the multiverse truly claimed us now? Perhaps. I'm gonna turn this off so you can see. So you got 10, 1294. Oh. It's 56? So to change the digit once costs 10,000 points, I suppose. I need to know more. Give me orb. More orb. Well, we've almost filled up all the dots already anyway. Okay, so that was 56. That number sucks. What is that? $97. Yeah, I can upgrade the Orb Zapper as well, so that'll probably help. I figure we'll max this one out, and then we'll go for the Orb Zapper. But, I guess it's not too big of a deal either. I feel like a mad scientist doing all this. Man, you don't even understand the relative value of orb. Look how fast my number goes up now. There's more devices too, right? I'm pretty sure there's other stuff that isn't lit up yet. Thank you very much, Blushing Sunrise, for the Twitch Prime. Says you are hungry for orb? Well, you will get orb. Look, you're getting orb constantly right now. I'm gonna put this over here. Oh. Oh, it starts... Oh. If I put it at the top, would it have started at 1? Instead, I rolled it down from 0 to 9. I think I have to find... So there's... I saw a 6, right? There's also a 3. So a 3 is the third digit. Yeah, I've got to accumulate a lot more to change these digits out. 6 was the second digit. You kind of drag this wire over and see very faint images. So I've kind of wasted some there. Oh, I can see more than I thought by using this wire. Maybe there aren't really too many more things. Well, there's like, whatever this is, there's some sort of key bank in the... Oh, I filled it up with orb. Okay, that's a problem. Let's spend orb, I guess. Let's get to maximum increment. So I kind of wasted that one because I just like put it on 9 for no reason. I don't think I needed it to be on 9. I'll be more careful. Oh, I got a lot of height off the chain there. Okay, final increment is... that. It's a good few. $197. Why are these numbers so weird? Alright, full force. I can't really make them fall any faster than they will already. Just one orb lasts that long, huh? They're pretty easy to get. Can you upgrade the bolt more? The what now? Oh, the top left? I think that's a 1 bar situation. Yeah, that's full. Oh, I found the 1. So the third digit is a 1. I'll go ahead and set that one right now. Alright, so that's done. The fourth digit is a 3. That's going to take a minute. Second digit is a 6. We're kind of solving a puzzle through an iterative game. I'm powering up so my orbs are worth more. But I have to yank the chain sometimes to get more number. Yeah, it's called integer. That's correct. Integer. Oh, look at it go. Oh, the number's gone up. Only a little more and we'll have it maxed. Oh, I called the stream Night Games because it's night and I'm gonna play games. But I didn't want to put the descriptions or the names of them because I didn't know what order I was gonna play them in. I'm not necessarily going for the speedrun, no. BTSDM, thank you very much for the 49 months of Twitch Prime and for coming back yet again. There it is. So we're maxed out now. I don't believe there's anything else that I can do to power up faster. Unless I'm missing something. So we need to get a 3 on digit 4. Just ignore the 9. So that's set. Then we got to get a 6 on digit 2. So go from the bottom on that one. So submit is the one on the far right for 100,000. I understand what it's getting at now. I can't put multiple orbs in at once. It is going up pretty fast, though. Okay, we're full. Okay, that one's set. So I gotta find... Where is digit 1? Oh, it's at the top right corner. It looks like it's a 2. Yeah. It's kind of obvious that it's right there. I don't know why I didn't see that. Yeah, where's AutoZap? You're right. That should be a thing. Not that this is taking that long, either. Alright, so that's 2 set. Now we still need digits 5 and 6. Which I have no idea where to find. Well, I guess, here, put that there. I'm using the light off this tether to try and identify any... Oh, there's one. Oh, a 9. It's a... Okay, the... Okay, that means we've got it then. The second to last digit is a 9. And then... the first digit is a 2, it looks like. So that will be fastest to go this way. We're almost there. Okay, so that should be the full number completed. 293162. Yeah, looks right. So now I just have to build it back up to 100 and then we're done. Oh. Oh, I did it without the sound happening. I win. How did I conclude that again? As you look around, there are little images everywhere. Like right below this number 5, you can see -9 --. And so we know that's, you know, the second digit from the left. Over this lightning bolt, you'll see there's a 2 at the end. There's no more dashes after that. We got a 1 at the top of this container here, which is the third digit. We've got... There's one in the background over here somewhere. There it is. 6 is the second to last digit. And then there's one over here as well. There's a 3 in the third from the left. Anyway, you get the idea. Just gotta yank a bit more. You know, it's too bad this doesn't, like, fold out into more stuff. I really like what they're doing here. This is a great idea. I love that this is sort of this big physical interconnected machine rather than, you know, a series of dialogue boxes with numbers that increase. I mean, yeah, we have that too, but they're actually integrated into a common, you know, goal, it feels like. Oh yeah, I never played that universal paperclip one. I've heard a lot about that. Maybe I still should. Maybe everything's gonna detonate. Oh yeah, the 2, by the way, is at the top right corner, above the 3, if you didn't see where that was. So that's, I think that's all of the various digits identified then. And there's our 10,000. Makes you still want to keep clicking, though. Submit! Oh no! The screens! Hey, Giuseppe! They took away my hook. Oh. Did I win? You have won! I really did win. Was it worth it? That was like a fun demo for something that could be much more robust. It was called Integer. I enjoyed it. Alright, the next one should be a bit more complex. I don't know actually how you describe the name of this, because it's a character. It's this. What did I enjoy most about it? I liked how it had a very tactile sense about it. Everything you pulled and pushed had a very good clicky feel to it. And that it was all integrated into a machine that worked off of itself. Pronounced I? Okay, well this is a demo for a game called I, which I hope has a startup launcher. Oh god, it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Oh, this looks cool though. You hearing that? I think there's like sirens happening. No setup, no anything, no options. Can I minimize? Can I make the screen smaller? Alright, this one's gonna have letterboxing. Hopefully it looks okay. It's a lot to take in. Okay, there's a cabin. It's very, glitchy looking. But, like, intentionally. Whoa! What the heck? I agree. Okay, that's out. Oh, there's little, like, dinosaur spines in the ground. Do you see this? Huh. Yeah, this is what snow sounds like when snow is falling onto hardened snow. It's one of my favorite sounds, actually. It's really satisfying to listen to. Oh, it's a fence. I thought these were dinosaur spines. I'm shocked. This is giving me some Fracked vibes, or like Memory of a Broken Dimension. Does anybody remember that game? It's been in development for over 600,000 years. I barely have a memory of that Broken Dimension at this point. Oh, is this something smoking? Maybe there's a fire? I can't really tell. Oh yeah, Diphthong. I knew that, but I forgot. I've looked into linguistic stuff before, and for some reason that came up. Wow. I think there's like some gooey pterodactyls coming out of a hole here. What's wrong with the pterodactyls? Why are they so gooey? I just want to see dinosaurs tonight, apparently. Can I go in? Oh, yes. Oh, Long Johnson. What in the heck? It's like architecture, but fractured. Oh, that's cool. It's a bit sensory overload, but I'm sure that was part of the process here, intentional. Kind of like a Winamp visualizer that's kind of gone off the rails. Yeah, I just said that, actually, north of Earth. Archifracture. Is there a door? Who's this? Are you my mummy? Revisit abandon. I win? Was I supposed to touch the pee-pee, or no? Oh, can I get on the roof? Maybe. Yeah! You know, peepees are just man-shrooms. What goes on in here? The hearth? What's upstairs? Please no more peepees, though. Those are illegal. Hello? Are you seeing this? It's crazy. I can't believe it. What are we seeing? The flickering news or the snowstorm? Oh, the peepee has gone crazy. It's firing like a fireman's hose. You can't control it. Just going off. Oh, the wine is here? I mean, this place is pretty cozy. It's not co-X, it's not co-Y, it's cozy. Oh, hey. If you come out this side of the house, it's brighter. Why? Oh, that's pretty deep. I don't know if I want to go down there yet. Can I go climbing? No. What do you think about this, guys? This takes me back a few years to when I used to play games that were almost exclusively like this. Oh! This is installation art. The shape of the world. I hope that comes through okay on the stream. It looks quite pretty, though. It's a bit of a jumbled mess of different textures, but, like, they all have their own place. What are you doing? It's like there was a plane crash, and then we're stranded in time. Oh. There's a land bridge? It's a memory of the broken glass. Looks like there's quite a bit more over there. Oh yeah, plane crash. You're right. I made a joke without even realizing it. I think the lack of color might be helping, but I'm not sure. I would have expected this to be rougher on the bitrate, because there are a lot of different vacillating, undulating kind of sequences happening here, competing with each other. Plane crash. Who's this? Nobody. Thought there was a ghost or something that I could rub its head. I feel like if you could touch a ghost, it would feel refreshing. Like a cool minty hug. Do you think ghosts taste minty? Maybe that's where toothpaste comes from. Uh-oh. That's gross. What are these? Black olives? Oh, can I force perspective this to win? I've played enough The Witness to know sometimes you gotta know when to hold it, and you gotta know when to fold it. It's almost a star. I don't know. Hear that, chat? Come on back. I'd love to see you again. This looks like in Jurassic Park when they're standing next to the big pile of dino doo. And they can't help it. They've got to do, what if we just had to dive into that pile? You know, I'd rather not know. My assumption would be that if you touch a ghost, you wouldn't know, but you would suddenly feel really uncomfortable, like something's wrong. Yeah, I could imagine that too. Oh, hi! Oh, it's... C. Are you comfy? You have a gamer chair? I can't see. That's the joke. I can't see. Should I revisit? Or should I abandon? Should I Brandon? What if I fall off the cliff? Is that an ending? Surely there must be something down here, right? Why? I think I lost that time. Okay, we need to not go down there. The soundscape of this is very satisfying, though. It's almost equally textural auditorily as it is visually. There could perhaps even be a little bit more going on like a minute short-range level. But it's doing good work. I also didn't realize I could scale every single sheer cliff that exists. This is like we're inside of an NVIDIA graphics card. Oh wait, those don't exist anymore. Okay, that was just my imagination. Ooh, the moon presence. Was that a modem? Oh yeah, I heard it. There's a dial-up modem in this abyss somewhere. So, I don't know if the place that I was just at where it's lighter is the same place that it is here in the dark. Because I feel like these two people would be the same. Is this a person? Oh, it's just sort of a hologram. Okay. Well, maybe that's where one was, but then it goes away because you've touched it. It's like, you know, the transparent Mario 64 star. It's telling you did a great job, you found it, but you've already found it, so you didn't do that great a job, actually. "2021, is this a person?" Yeah. Struggling to make out the shapes of human physiology through our COVID-addled eyes. What's that? Oh, it's just little particles moving around. A little shader thing. Whoa. Whoa, why? Did I lose? I think I lost because it quit. GG! That was, Diphthong demo. That was cool. It was very, audiovisual, which I know is not for everybody, but it's for me. I hope you enjoyed that. If you were a little overwhelmed, I understand. I was also a little overwhelmed as well. I've got a bit of a tolerance to it as well, though, so I guess I pushed through. This game is called Nodomus, N-O-D-O-M-U-S, Nodomus, or Nodomus. It's also a demo. And it's loud. Alright, I cut it down before it got too out of control. I hope that's okay. It's doing some retro computer stuff while I get it on screen here. It looks like a old DOS prompt, but like older. Ticker tape. There we go. What's all this? Nodomus. What do you have for me, Nodomus? Ah! Oh, that was a sound. Can I, fix this? Wow. It's, oh, Lord. That's pretty cool. Which camera do I pick? Camera 5. Ah! Chat is too loud. Camera 1. This camera's a better camera. Alright, what are we looking at? Cage. Oh, I know what this is. Chat, do you know what this is? Other than it's camera 1. Okay, we could zoom in and out. Oh, we can turn the sound down, which is really helpful for camera number 5 in particular. What this is... You know when, the Ava has to go into the volcano? Yeah, it's that. We're trying to find the under the magma angel. So, Oscar Langley Suryu has to go under the volcano magma because there's an angel. And then they go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, and then the pressure starts to get worrying, and there's like dents forming in the outer layers of the Ava. It's very tense. And then she finally identifies it, and it's just a little bit too far out of reach. And then things get crazy. And there's a knife dropped into the lava, and I think that was that mission. They barely get out alive. Okay, camera number 2. Okay, sound level, chillax. I'm zooming out. Camera number 2 is problematic. I can't see anything. Alright, we're getting back to camera 3. Oh, this is a good camera. What are we looking at? I thought we were underwater. Are we in space? Is space blooping? Whoa. Oh, I can enhance so big. That's all I can do, though. Alright, I'm gonna try camera number 4. Oh! It's kind of like, you know the RE8 area where you have to, like, leave the town, and then you find yourself suddenly in an industrial park zone? is Chemical Plant Zone. I love those little red flyers. Very mysterious. They don't behave at all like you'd expect them to. Oh yeah, it is like a Mako reactor, that's true. Like a Mako shark. Reacting. Oh, that'd be a good channel for YouTube, actually. Mako Reactor. The YouTuber's named Mako, and they react to things. And this is camera number 6. Also pretty glitchy looking. I think we're looking at a black hole. Whoa, it's bright. Very good range on this camera. Oh, I think there's some lasagna noodles at the top of it. You see that? Like a clamshell? It's the squigglers. Yeah, 5 is just hell. But there's nothing for us in 5. Alright. Back to 1. Yeah, 2 is hell also. Okay, I think that's all we get. This is an aesthetic presentation. There's not really very much to the actual video game portion, unfortunately. But I was told that they are, you know, 6 worlds, essentially, that you could peek into and have a look. And that is correct. I kind of wish there was more dynamic going on in them, but at the same time, they do set a decent level of atmosphere, and this UI is really well done. I could see this being a really interesting sort of, like, Night Trap, but with substance. Imagine if you were, like, in the SCP world, and you were watching 6 uncontainable eldritch horrors, and it actually had some consequence to the game somehow, like maybe there was a text box running on the right side or something like that, and you had to do something. I mean, in a way, that's kind of what Five Nights at Freddy's is, but I'm thinking eldritch horror, not goofy. Yeah, I basically just described Five Nights at Freddy's. Alright, well, it wasn't a terrible idea. I just happen not to have played many of them. Night Trap has not that much substance. It's kind of funny, though. I actually played it on the original Sega CD when it was new. And I thought it was, okay, I guess. But I also had pretty low standards at the time, because Sega CD didn't really have that much going on. You ever play Sewer Shark? Yeah, probably not. You don't need to play it. It's okay. It's like those Dragon's Lair games, basically, where you have to just press a button prompt at the right time, and then it'll, like, advance to the next bit of progress. They're not my favorite kinds of games. Okay, this next one is called Forgotten Tunnels. This is episode 3, and yes, I'm playing it out of order, because I didn't have the other episode 1 and 2. It apparently doesn't matter. You can play them in any order you want. I also just like the look of this one, so... went straight for it. Okay. Your ears should be safe. This is Forgotten Tunnels episode 3. Let's get it on screen. Want to undermine the vole. I'm trying to get Lynn to remember to undermine the vole. But there's a lot of instructions there. Okay, everybody get your headphones on. Get your headphones on. Dancing's better if you're with someone. Oh, Caro Bonito in the place. Look on the walls, it's so red. Blood is on my face. They got the international Tanaoshi sound that can help the world get drowned. About. The Forgotten Tunnel series was my journey through learning about game development, and each new episode it shows my improvement. Thank you to everyone who took the time to play all the episodes. Oh, I'm bad. I'm only selectively playing episode 3 because I'm bad. Okay. Oh, we're in Tron? I wasn't expecting Tron presentation. Okay, we're very slow. We can walk slightly faster with shift. When you enter a new chapter, that chapter will be unlocked in the main menu. We can interact, we can crouch, and walk. What's the best chapter? Is it this chapter? Okay, I'm already stumped. Oh, they've let me out. Okay, I've played a little bit of laser tag. And laser tag very often has this vibe going on when you come out of that little, like, here's how you play laser tag presentation. I was always so tired of that. I was like, I know what to do. It's you just put the suit on, you put the vest, and you run around and shoot at each other. It's like not that complicated. We've got to have a meeting about it every single time. The self-destruct system has been activated. Are you sure it has? Because I feel like we're not really moving with much urgency. A. Why is there a letter A on that wall? This is running. I'm running right now. Okay. Hello, orb. I like your particle effects on the orb. That looks nice. I'm trying, but I'm slow. Very, very, very slow. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. I would love a laser tag story. All personnel we're loading. What's happening? Forgotten Tunnels, come back. The self-destruct system has been activated. Did we crash? All personnel evacuate immediately. This doesn't bode well. All personnel evacuate. Please stop alarming me. Ah. I think it blew up. I don't know what I did wrong there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people watching and also developer, I've failed you. I went too slow or too fast or in the wrong way, and now I've ruined it all. Alright, back into laser tag. Please allow me access. I don't understand. Is it just on a timer? It must just be on a timer. I can't interact with anything. Oh, there it goes. I think you should just let the player go out the door immediately, and then it can still be on a timer, because you have to walk really far before anything actually happens yet. The self-destruct system has been activated. So you're gonna lure people down this. Evacuate immediately. I repeat. Is this a maze? Oh, green cabinet. Looking mighty green. The self-destruct system has been activated. You know, you could store almost anything in one of these little shelves, and I'd think it was green without knowing any better. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Forgotten Tunnels is a little too buggy, I think. We'll give it 3 strikes. I think that's fair. 1 per episode. Alright, so the green shelves killed it. The particle room killed it. Will we make it out? Let's find out. Next on Dragon Ball Z. This shot looks so nice, though. I just want to get here. Can I chapter select to No, I gotta get there. It said that in the title. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to downplay their work or anything. There's probably some cool stuff going on here. It's just, you know, just literally crashed, so there's not much else I could do. Just gotta wait for the door to open, I guess. Maybe if you start it from chapter select, that might stop whatever's bugging it. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I'll try that. Don't know if it loads in any other way in the back end other than what it did anyway, but it's worth a shot. Yeah, Rocker Kitty, I'm sure that's not the point, but I wouldn't be surprised if that hasn't been the premise of something at some point. You must also, in the process of testing this, go, oh, this is too long to keep the player in this waiting room. They're not going to want to keep starting over. Or maybe they just have the door immediately unlocked. What if I just, like, walk in here? No, I can't do that. It's a dead end. It's a wall.
All personnel evacuate immediately. I repeat.
Hey, Bonelli!
Evacuate immediately.
I'm trying to evacuate. I'd like to do it immediately.
The self-destruct system has been
Can I not? I can't go through that. Okay.
Evacuate immediately.
Oh. I thought I heard a door.
All personnel evacuate immediately.
There's like a Doom line def triggering a door somewhere that I can't see.
The self-destruct system
I hear...
has
Oh,
been
it's that one shutting.
All personnel evacuate immediately.
I've been having a bit of a rough one. Actually, I had like a kind of a weird panic attack thing this morning, but I had I kind of calmed down, had some food, and I wanted to get some games in tonight. I hope you're doing okay. I had some good news as well. Lynn and I finally have our date. I don't know if we should say the specific one yet. I'm not sure if she wants me to talk about it specifically, but it is by November, so there's that. Oh, I found something. Only 2 of the explorers came back alive. Both were covered in some kind of black matter. They ended up dying some weeks later. There was no blood in their body and their veins. All that rain was the same black matter. Oh yeah, I played Death Stranding. The sample we took started to grow, and after some months it was already the size of a person. It's a portal. Entering the giant sphere of the black matter takes us to another world, to another dimension. Staying inside for too long causes hallucinations that continue even after coming back. We're all sick. Something came back from the other world inside of us. It's a virus. It's already in the air we breathe. People are starting to die. I need to stop this. What messenger opens a new window for each message like that? It's like error messages back in the day. Well, I guess they still kind of do that. Area A. Got it. I think now I should be able to get into the elevator.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. I repeat. All
Hey.
personnel evacuate immediately.
Okay, no crasherinos.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Oh yeah, going into the black ball of goop. Now we're freaking talking. What's this then? Not responding. Please don't crash. I wanted to see this part. It's doing that thing again. I hope it maybe unlocks this chapter from the title screen now. I'm curious enough that I'll give it one more go just to see if it shows up there. Man, it does not seem to like my setup or something, because it is very consistently crashing. I have it windowed. I don't know if that matters. Hopefully shouldn't, but you never know. Oh no, it didn't save it. Butts. One last try. Okay, I said I was going to do 3. I'll do 4. I really want to see the red area. It looks so cool. Yeah, buy 3, get 1 free. It's one more play. Bonus round. Let's play laser tag. Come on, guys. Let me out. I really don't know if it's timed or not.
All personnel evacuate immediately. I repeat, all personnel evacuate immediately.
I'm gonna try and, like, do the things they would expect a player to do.
Has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
Because maybe that's what helped.
I repeat, all personnel evacuate immediately.
Like, I'm following the exact path that they probably would expect a player to go on every time, so maybe that's gonna keep the bugs away.
Has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. I repeat, all personnel evacuate immediately.
You know, for this big, scary evacuation, there's not really much in the way of, like, strobing lights or sirens. I mean, there's an alarm, but it's kind of not too loud, thankfully.
All personnel evacuate immediately. I repeat, all
Okay, there is a light there.
immediately.
They're usually much more blaring. But you don't really want the strobing either. Okay, got our area A.
Evacuate immediately. I repeat, all personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
I especially don't want to come across as being too harsh here, because this person literally said, like, this is their first attempt at getting into game dev. Oh, hey, it worked. No, it crashed. God damn it. The crash report named the date next to game executable would be great if you could send it to the developer. It really doesn't want me to play it. Okay, I'm not launching it again. I'm just going to see if it's in the chapter select. No. Yeah, it's not saving the progress into the next chapter anywhere. Ah, that's disappointing. Well, sorry, Daniel, Francisco. Game looks interesting. Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem to want to work with my system for some reason. But, you know, I wish you all the best in your game development career. It seems like you're onto some good stuff from the bits that I could see. Just gotta sort out whatever these bugs are and, you know, be happy to try it again one day if the instance comes up. Alright, well, they did what we could there. I could just keep launching it over and over again, but it seems pretty unstable, so even if I got past that bit, I don't know if it would make it much further. This next one is called Simsum? Yeah, something like that. T-Z-I-M-T-Z-U-M. Simsum. Gotta do what we can with these titles. Okay. Sorry, that was loud. No, not giving me any options again, I guess. No. Unless... Oh. Are we in a world of options? No, we're not. Alright, this one's gonna be weird again. Letterboxed and pillarboxed. Lovely. No, we can just make it one or the other. Try my best anyway. Oh. Okay, so we've got P for inventory. Okay, got a little sticky note. That's interesting. So there's sticky notes, but they're also stuck to a piece of crumpled paper with tape. When one of the most important bits about sticky notes is they stick. Just think that's kind of funny. Hold F to play? Sure. Yeah, let's hold F. Oh. I didn't know I was on a timer. Okay, I'll hold F again. This bitrate of the visuals is, like, oppressive in a nice way. That which spoke could speak no more, my tongue frozen at what might be behind that door. This space between spaces where lurks fetid foe, in these halls which madness grows. I was expecting that to rhyme. It really messed me up a bit. Yeah, they're like the Dollar General stickies. You know what I would actually love is an incremental game that takes place in a larger space like this. Perhaps you're... Well, I guess that you could say that's like what Factorio is in a way, but... you're doing some office task, but you're also, like, managing stuff around you at the same time. I really like this texture work. Oh, man, it's, like, exactly the right amount of dithering or something that makes your eye almost at a first glance think it looks photorealistic. I don't know if you guys are getting that the same as I am. I mean, obviously there's aliasing everywhere with the, you know, the way the lines get jaggy and that, but if you stand in a still pose, like you walk in and then you look, there's an element to the way that that lighting gets broken up by the bit rate or the bit depth of that JPEG on the texture. It just looks good. Oh, wow, whoa, what is that? What is this technique with the wall? I don't know if does this come across properly on the stream? As you get further away from it, it loses all of this textural component, and then from... Where is it? Now it's gone. Oh, there it is. Whatever that is, this, like, crazy level of artifacting, which seems to make up a textural component until you walk a certain distance away. I don't know what to say about that. It's so weird. I'm pretty sure it's an intentional effect, because as you can see here, it's almost... It's forming a shadow on the edge of the viewport. You see how it's taking over the screen as I turn? So it's some sort of, like, extra dithering that makes up almost like a cross-hatching or stippling. Interesting. Okay, I'll stop obsessing about the walls now, but it's on all of the things. I kind of needed to contextualize that, because it's very odd. Fire exit. That's one extra word you don't usually need. Examine. Rather take the elevator. Oh. I thought those little golf balls sitting on the floor. Hey, it's a cat face again. I'm pretty sure... Didn't you just subscribe last time I streamed? Well, thank you so much for the 38 months. It's always good to see you and your cat face. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, maybe it did that thing where it, like, pops up the notification multiple times. Twitch is silly sometimes like that. Work hard and be nice to people. It does actually kind of get in the way of the legibility of things, that dithering effect. I don't know if that's even the right word to use. It's like an artifacting. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, it's like a lot of file boxes. Doesn't seem like there's that much notable going on in the individual cubicles that I've seen. Can't seem to, like, open anything. Oh, this is rough. It's your makeshift library of just stacks and stacks of filing cabinets. It's old school. What are we're in, like, the late 70s, early 80s, probably. No, this computers put it in the late 80s, actually. I think. I can't really get a good sense of them. Yeah, definitely 80s. Open. Okay. Open. Open. See, once you start making doors that open, it's never over. See, you made the door that leads to the bathroom, now you gotta make all the stalls, and all the stalls have to open. And then what? Are you gonna make it so you can flush the toilets? Are you gonna make the hand dryer turn on? Any Silent Hill save points hidden in here? I don't know why, but they always do that. There's always Silent Hill save points hidden in the toilet. Yo, Elsbeth with a huge raid. Hello. Thank you. Welcome in, folks. You cannot open the toilet lid in this, no. Unfortunately, the action is limited just to the stall itself. Thanks for coming by. Oh, you have like a special check mark? Oh, the ambassador ones, they have like a gradient on them. I didn't even know that. That's fancy. We're playing wacky indie games tonight, and by wacky I mean kind of absurd, sort of pseudo-horror, some of them. We started off with an opera from some blobs, and then we were doing an incremental kind of clicker game in a dark machine. That was very interesting. And then we've been doing some sort of atmospheric noise core chaos sort of horror games. Now we're off in an office building in some like 1980s lo-fi creepiness. So far there has been nothing happening yet. We've just had our inventory made of sticky notes, and that's it. And walk through a couple rooms. Whoa! Forgot I could zoom in with right-click. That's a little wild. But I think we're going to get into some wild stuff here. From what I remember, the bits that I've seen, this could get proper horror. So if you're, like, squeamish about monster stuff, you know, be aware. Be prepared. I really hate this space. It's just got a heater. It's like 2 feet across. I guess when you're having a really rough day, you could just kind of snuggle in there and wait out the rest of your afternoon. Oh, sprite-based plant alert. You can always tell a sprite against a 3D model when it just follows you as you turn. Sometimes they do the X-shaped planes, and then they put the plant on all the sides of the plane so it at least sort of doesn't turn with your viewpoint. I don't know which I prefer. I mean, as I come from the olden days of, you know, playing original Doom and that, this stuff doesn't bother me, but I can see it also being disconcerting for some. Oh, very interesting pipes there. Got a note. What's this? Here I lay and wait and waste, and think upon my fate. To think at all my skin does crawl at insect's ghastly gait. A crackling thing with stabbing limbs and joints that cease to pop. Echoes of a titter linger. Okay, I didn't know what that word was for a second there. I thought it was like tiller, but with a line that didn't belong. It's echoes of a titter linger, one that never stops. Sorry, I ruined the poetic gait of that. Go back. Thank you. Yeah, I really like how they work the pipework into this room. Oh, popcorn ceiling, or drop ceiling with damage in it. Water damage is going to be a mess. I had this at the GameStop that I worked in. It got water damage in the ceiling, and then eventually it'd get enough, it would build up, and then the whole the whole top would just explode, and you get little particles of the ceiling in the carpet, and you have to sit there and try and get every little bit of it for hours. It's especially bad if you get a bunch of water damage at once, because it can just become out of control. Oh, hello? The titter. Yeah, there was just a little poem when it started, and then we're just into the office like that. There really wasn't a backstory at all. Where's the rain? That's an odd question. I presume it's outside if it's anywhere. Well, a little bit of it is in that drop ceiling tile. Okay, I think I should probably go. Thanks very much. It's Chester for the 58 months. Oh, what was that? Something I could pick up? What? Oh, oh! Most of these drawers have not been operational, so that took me by surprise. I can zoom way in. Doesn't really help. Oh, look at that long boy. That boombox stretches for miles. You could stretch it across the whole back of your shoulders and just walk around with that. Alright, I don't know if there's any reason to be in here, actually. We have them in one single hallway at work, and there are about 8 leaks above it, and they're so annoying to remove. Have you gotten one that it's, like, lost its integrity and just busted up? Because that's just the worst. Just a mess. Turns into about 100 billion little particles. Locked. Dag nabbit. Hello, Dag. I would like it if you wouldn't mind nabbing it. Thank you. Thought I saw a blue thing in the carpet. No, I'm making it up. This feels a lot like the same office that I was in upstairs. But I guess that's the thing about offices, isn't it? They're often pretty similar. None of this is interactive. I'm testing it with interact as I walk. Oh, this room's got a lot going on. Yeah, well, I understand. You're not meant to lock the fire exit, obviously, but perhaps this is a bit of a horror situation, right? So maybe things are a little off-kilter here. What if I just pull the fire alarm? Can I get out that way? No. Almost seemed like they might be setting that up to be a thing. A little too advanced. Can I go any other way out here? I don't think we get to go down again, right? Yeah, I think we're... Oh, no, we're not. But, well, why would it take me down one and then back down again? It's gonna probably take me to the room I just came from, right? Trust me, the actual horror here, well, in some respects, it is the actual element of being in an office building. Oh, apparently that was what I was meant to do. The unrelenting bureaucracy has Stanley paraboled me into a terrible headspace. But also, this. Oh. Oh, this is very PS1. Oh, you see how it fills the polys up with light in a very odd way? Oh, what game is the most like this? Is it just Silent Hill 1 I'm thinking of? Okay, brace yourself. I mean, any number of PS1 games had this sort of lighting effect technology to it, but it's interesting to see that employed these days. Yeah, the vertex lighting. Yeah, early PC games did the same as well. There's the rain, I guess. Oh. Not what you want to see on your fire exit. So now all of these little cubbies are a little terrifying, because you don't know what might be in here. Oh, by the way, if you're not super familiar, I'm not the screaming type or anything, so I'm not gonna, like, light up your ears when something scary happens. That being said, I can't speak to what kind of jump scares might happen in the game, so, you know, be aware of that. But I'm not an exaggerating horror person at all. In fact, I'm the other way around. I tend not to react too much. But I still really enjoy horror-ish experiences. Ominous single chair. Where's the radio coming from? The stereophonic positioning of it is like... It is there, it's positioned, but I can't quite place it. Or was it just... It was the same one from before, okay. There. Now the Boogie Woogies can come get me, because I turned off their radio that they liked. Boogie Woogie Woo will come to you. Oh. Oh. This is the mega bathroom, apparently. Okay, I like that. Playing with the space a bit. Did you know that ICP are doing their farewell tour this year? Because Violent J just got diagnosed with a heart condition, and he's not going to be able to play as much anymore. They're not stopping playing shows, evidently, but they're not going to be playing nearly as many. Not that I've really followed ICP anymore. I mean, I listened to them in high school, but I just happened to see that in my random news stuff that pops up. I feel for him a bit, because, like, I mean, he's only 46, I think it said, and to have a heart condition like that is not super great. I thought he was older than that. And as much as they're, you know, goofy nonsense, and, you know, I don't really approve of a lot of the lyrics they have, because they're just, you know, they can be a bit homophobic, maybe more than a bit at times. You know, still stupid idiot teenage years listening to that music, and, you know, I got to see them in concert a couple of times. It was pretty fun. Just completely off the rails, getting soaked in soda So, yeah, a little part of me is sad about that. And just from, like, one human to another, I don't like seeing people get diagnosed with medical conditions. Yeah, I don't remember the specifics. He made it sound like so long as he takes the right care of himself, it's not going to lead to him dying earlier or anything. But he probably can't do strenuous things like that as much. Oh! What's that? Oh, it's a dog bed. Oh, that's nice then. Okay, I didn't know there was a dog living here. Oh, and there's some metal plating now. Interesting. I keep thinking this is like a bunch of eggs lying on the ground. Why are there eggs? It's like turtle eggs. Oh. Oh, that's so nice. There's just a nice dog living here in this office. I hope we get to meet them. Madness delves as madness does, deep into the depths. Darkest corners madness dwells, where thoughts find only death. Hoary hosts? And charnel creatures? I don't know what's happening here. These halls they do contain, but muddled minds wonder when my own will be my bane. Hoary? I know them for their fight sticks more than... That's spelled H-O-R-I, though. I always feel so embarrassed that I, like, don't know a word, and I'm reading it out to a bunch of people. I'm like, what am I doing? Oh. There's a mole man in the walls or something. Maybe it's the dog. How do you get a dog out of the wall? I guess you gotta put more dogs in there. Oh, this bathroom is just getting weirder by the minute. It's so narrow. Fire extinguishers back that way. Oh. Oh, this is good. They're really doing a nice job at building up the suspense now. Yeah. This is great. Oh, I love that. I don't know that you needed the fire exit, but what's going on? There's more bathrooms? Okay, yeah, we're getting in there now. It's really giving me that Silent Hill 1 vibe, like we're gonna dive into a hole and then just go down like a bunch of steps and then go down another hole. Although that was Silent Hill 2 now, I think, if I remember correctly. I cannot pick up that piece of paper. I thought I could. Gray or white, with or as if with age. So old as to inspire veneration or ancient. Oh, okay. Today I tilled. Oh, the dog bed. Is it puffier? Maybe they put extra batting in it because the dog it's a bit old and it's got arthritis and they want to make sure that its joints feel okay. That's probably it. Oh. Yeah, I like these pipes. They're just exciting to look at. Dook, 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 dook. They've taken all the cubicles now. Oh yeah, it's very disconcerting. It gives you that feeling of like open ocean under you where you don't know what's around you. Oh, it's just all the dog fur. It's puffing it up. You're right, that's what it is. I thought maybe it was just the dog was getting arthritis. Hello? Who is that? Is that Bill? Bill Lumberg? I think he went into the dog bed. No, I don't think this is an SCP thing. I mean, it did look a lot like the stone statue that breaks your neck guy, but I don't think it's that. This is where I came out, so certainly not where I'm meant to go back to. So you think that guy is, like, sleeping in all the dog beds around us? You gotta be a one dog bed man. You can't just sleep in every dog bed. That's not right. Well, I agree, Newtsy, except it, like, literally looked like the thing. It looked like a very specific and very popular, particular SCP. So I don't blame anybody for thinking that here. Other than that, though, I'm mostly with you. It does get a little blown out of proportion at times. Is there something I'm meant to do in here? Touch the window? I'm gonna... Oh. I don't think I walked close enough to it, maybe. I seem to have triggered a light. I don't know what to do now. Touch this window? Nope. Well, sometimes the windows made it rain. Not this time. This wall looks like you could freaking breathe on it and it would fall over. I know I'm kind of going in the same loop over and over again. I don't mean to do that. Why does it look so toasted? What's that? Hello? Bill? Oh, I'm tired of this room, Bill. Can you let me out of here, buddy? I don't know where else I can go. I've kind of exhausted all the options unless I go back out the way I came. Which doesn't feel quite right. Yeah, and the suspense is here. It's just, I hate when the AI kind of gets you stuck in a loop like this. The scripting of the next sequence, you kind of don't know what forward means. Which is a surprisingly common problem in horror games. Alright, so I found Bill, and now we're gonna go back through all the toilet stalls. Alright, I guess I was meant to walk away. See, normal people are probably like, oh shit, I don't want to listen to that thing. And they just run away, but I'm like, okay, show me the way to the deeper horrors. I'd like to know more. Please expand on your theme. Okay, this bathroom is still fine. Maybe we can go down another level now? Maybe this is where it actually gets creepy. Yeah. Nothing can happen to you in the elevator. Okay. What if we just... Yeah, you've got to, like, do that floor's task, and then you're allowed to leave after. What's this? Oh, it's you. Okay. Good to know. Thank you for that. Oh boy, we're going to town on these pipes. Nope, still can't pull the fire alarm. Aesthetics are top-notch in this. I really enjoy what they've done. It's really cramped and claustrophobic and full of sharp, rusty metal. Yeah, that's, properly horrible. That's really, really gross. It doesn't stop chirping. Oh, see, now I'm starting to see the parallel, these pipes and the legs. It's all supposed to work together. It's very difficult to see where I'm going. It's also not doing a great job at positioning it relative to me. But I think maybe that was intentional. Oh my god. Oh my... I'm not gonna flip out, but Jesus. That's horrible. Yeah, they've done it with this one. This is actually a demon from hell that you don't want to be physically near. Ooh, that was a thing. Hey, Wanderbot, thanks for the raid. Hello. Well, if you're just arriving, you missed an extremely creepy moment in a horror game, which, thankfully, I can't go back to show you because they've locked me in progress here. Yeah, thank you for the big raids, everybody. Appreciate it. Oh, we've come out the other end, it looks like. We're back into traditional office problems now. Is that... Oh, the door works now. This is actually one of the best freaking creepy games I've played in ages. I'm very picky about this type of stuff. And they've really nailed it on the whole aesthetic front, the visuals, the audio. It's all firing in full cylinders. It's not really how you say that. Oh, God. Oh, now we're doing spatial horror, too. I'm guessing this is going to go on in every direction. This is called Simsum, Tzimtzum. I didn't want to say the name until I looked at the spelling again in case I did it wrong. Tzimsum. This is going on my, like, top 25 list of creepy-ass indie games. So long as we stick to landing, but I'm pretty sure we're there. How do we get out? Yeah, not Simpson. Simsum. So what is it with this cubicle, though, with these ceramic tiles? It's the way they're uneven, too, like, the angles on them. It freaks me out. Why does that freak me out? Oh my god. Oh, here's a door. Oh. It's you. I have the TPS reports for you. Would you like them? I'll just leave them on your desk. Talk. WHO. Who are... you? Who? You. To enter. Oh, you're not thrilled with that. Well. Ah, this was affiliated with the Haunted PS1 community. That makes sense. Excellent work. Everybody involved on Simsum. You did freaking great. Easy recommendation. Actual substance. Great build-up, great suspense, great audio. The freaking House Centipede Demon is... yeah, well, it does something to me very specific that might not trigger everybody in the same way. But I've had a House Centipede on the wall a few times, and they flip me the hell out. So there is that primal connection. And also, it's one of the most creepy things in Bloodborne, that giant centipede that shoots missiles at you for some reason. So yeah, I definitely respond to that particular enemy, as well as the corporate doldrums kind of endless expanses of cubicles approach. Very much looking forward to the Stanley Parable Redux version, whatever they're calling it, whenever that's done. Can't wait to play through that again. And they really did a great symmetry with the fact that those pipes got more and more prevalent, and then you have the doubling of the pipes and the legs, and they both seem kind of like they're coming at from the same perspective. There's all these edges, and you don't really know where the ends of the edges are if they're threatening. That was really good. Top picks. Now, how do I leave? There's no... I can't hit escape. I have to Alt F4 out of it. Usually I have the opposite problem. I want to get out, and it's too easy to. Alright, Alt F4 then. Simsum. Download it today. Show your friend who hates bugs. But probably don't spoil the bugs part if you can help it. Well, you mentioned SCPs before. I actually have downloaded what is apparently the best iteration of this particular concept, as told by commenters anyway. I don't know if this is actually true. We're going to find out in a moment. This is SCP-87, or 087. This is the SCP that's a set of stairs, and things happen on the stairs. I still don't really know the exact story of what's creepy about it, but I want to see if maybe this particular game will show me. I've actually played a number of this particular concept before. Oh my gosh, Toastus, you've done it again! With another 5 community gift subs. Thank you so much! Got us to 290 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Went to Gala24, Rydio, Tired of the Laughter, Fears for Tears, and Bernie Sandworm. Thank you, thank you. For such a nice game, I think we should give... oh, that's so nice. You didn't have to do that. You already did, too. I'm just going to see if I can get this resolution looking good for you. I'm going to have to fix a couple things. I had to mess with the last resolution, so it's still a little messed up, so I'm just sorting that out now. Ooh, yeah, that's big. Fit to screen? Let's see if we can get rid of the letterboxing for you. No? Oh, my bad. It has letterboxing in the actual game. That's silly of me. Okay. That looks pretty okay. Alt sync. I don't know what that means. Oh, that is loud. I'm gonna knock it down to like a little over half of what that was. That still seems pretty loud. Let me know if that's still too loud. I'll turn it down more. Right, so this one actually is a title screen, so you can see the title of it. That's nice. I would love to urge more indie developers to have an options menu and a title screen if you can. I know it's not easy, and especially if you're doing game jam stuff, it's like low on the priorities list. But a lot of times what happens is you'll do a game jam game and then iterate on it a little after the game jam ends, and you can kind of add in some of that extra stuff that maybe wasn't absolutely necessary to get it done under the wire. But I really appreciate when I can set resolution options and stuff and, you know, just see the title of the game, because sometimes that's nice to do. Eject. So I guess we're looking at a videotape in this particular sense or setup here. All right, let's see what's up with SCP-087. Ah, okay, we've got a camera perspective. That looks okay to me on the stream. I think that looks okay. Okay, so we get the whole stone slab vibe. Whoa. Oh, okay, each step as the player collides, it triggers the sound effect again. Any SCP lore fans here? What's the deal with the staircase? SCP-087 is an unlit platform staircase. A light source is required for subject... That's too fast! Lighting sources brighter than 75 watts are shown to be ineffective. Bottom as it exists has not been... Oh, okay. It's a long staircase. Well, it almost, like, just answered me as I asked, so I appreciate that, but it was a little too fast for me to read. There is no bottom? Then why are we always trying to find the bottom of it? Can you just drop something down the middle between the banisters? You know, I also have to give them props for, Oh, there's sounds. They've done the camera perspective, and they've put, like, a UI up for us. But they didn't go over the top with the whole, like, put a bunch of grainy noise filter stuff over it. Which is, I know, very tempting a lot of the time. Very short view distance on this, but I understand it's super dark. I guess our light just doesn't penetrate this darkness very well. We have a running counter on the bottom corner about how far we've gotten. Heartbeat in my ears. $19, $20. Each subject reports hearing distressed crying and vocalizations. However, any attempts to descend the staircase have failed to bring subjects. There's no speed that I can read that actually gets this done. Does it count back the other way? No. It just records your furthest depth? Huh. So there must need to be this for the sake of the scripting. It said no one can find the source of the noise below. Okay. Thanks, Cowfishy, for the 27 months! Appreciate the help. You can hear the sound of crying beneath you. Yeah, I know. You can estimate that the source is around 6 flights down. 6 flights. That's no problem. I should be able to get to that. Oh, hang on. What's this? My camera's having trouble. Multiple explorations are conducted into the structure. Furthest depth recorded was shown to be far beyond possible at this time, unknown at an endpoint. You need to, like, double the amount of time those are on the screen, and then it still might be a little short. Oh, I saw something. I think. Did you see that? Oh, we've passed 100 meters. You know, I wouldn't mind... Oh. Yeah. Usually this isn't an SCP thing. I have to look into the hole, of course. It's too dark to see... Oh, okay. Well, that's not shocking. Can you put your light in it? No. It's getting louder down here, huh? Oh, up. Who's that? Up. What? Look into the hole. Oh, it just doesn't know which direction I'm facing. It's just my, my entity is registered as a collision near that. That's cool, though. I like that there's stuff going on. Every time I've played a game like this, they've always felt so sparse. You see that? Oh.
Bless us.
Quite dangerous, actually.
Bless us.
I don't know if that would pass inspection if there's chunks of cement falling. Or concrete. Thank you again, Toastus Machina, for gifting a sub to Expedited Delivery. It's your 59th. That's massive. Thank you so much. Is it getting dimmer now? I'm not sure if my light is traveling as far as it was. Yeah, I think it's getting dimmer. Hello? Is there a man talking to my head? Imagine this concept, but with like $100 million budget. What could you do with such a specific, constrained concept? And all of the creativity and resources possible. I feel like there's the potential for something really amazing there if they could really pull that together. Oh. Oh, there's like a face with no visible pupils, nostrils, or mouth. Entirely unclear has been determined that... Huh. So the SCPs can have like a sub-entity within it. I learned about one that's it's a machine, and you put stuff into like the input, and then you turn a knob to this like one of 5 different coarsenesses, and then depending on what you set the knob to, you'll get something out the other end that might be like an improved version of it, or it might be like one of those freaking break your neck statues. I started watching a whole bunch of those YouTube videos where people just talk for like 2 hours with really wild stories about those SCPs. What's this red, you think? We're not going to notice that? Oh, hey, it drips onto the camera. It's a nice effect. I think there's something following me that keeps being right behind me when I turn around. Hello? There's an arrow on the wall. Oh, it's this hole again. Yeah, there's no light to look into it though, right? Oh, a sound was heard behind me. You're right. Something knocked you to the ground. Okay, you recover. I want more. Now it's too dark. Oh, it's singing now. think that face has been the same thing that is always there out of my peripheral vision every time. Oh, it's all ashy now on the ground. What's this? Hell. Is this it? You get to hell like this? No way. Are you sure? Oh, what if there's two SCPs, and one is an endless staircase that goes up, and the other is an endless staircase that goes down, and at some point they're conjoined? I'm guessing that this is one of those, what are they, Class D or whatever, those disposable subjects that are like death row inmates. They use them for testing and all the SCP stuff. What is this? What are these? Oh! Do you see that? That's pretty cool. Are there more strings? I want more of these. Also, it has to turn into meat at some point. That's the #1 rule of making creepy games. Eventually, it all turns into meat. And I say that like I'm not a fan of it, but I totally am. Show me the meat. Ah, it's the Wiggler! What are you doing to me? You're making my face red. Show me the meat! Oh. Pieces of long hair-like material are reaching up from the ground. Oh, I would have expected they're reaching down from somewhere above, but you can tell. Due to the results of the final exploration, no personnel are permitted access. 87. Too much hair. Oh! Very fast eye movement. Oh, we're entering the meat zone. They saved some of the effects for later, I guess. Because there's a type of noise happening now, but it's not exactly the type I'm used to. There's like streaky texture over the screen. Strange organic material covers the walls. It's possible it's a living structure, absorbing and feeding. Oh. Shortly after they were incapacitated, I guess. I think is what that said. What if you just go all the way back up now? So I changed my mind. I don't want any more meat walls or hair-like structures. Oh, it's bleeding. But yet the banisters are still untouched. What's this? Uh-oh. Oh, no! The camera was dropped? Oh, that's amazing that it could fall that far. 6-centimeter thick industrial padding. You'd think it would bounce off of something eventually. Huh. That's pretty cool. I kind of wish they let me go further. These types of games are always like, yeah, we know you only have about like 20 minutes of patience for this type of thing. Oh, I got a star. That's nice. I wonder, like, put your faith in me, right? Let me just express that I have a desire to walk down 600 flights of stairs. and see. I want it to get really bad. I think we made it like 60, 70, somewhere around there, maybe 80. We weren't making it to 100 for sure. Yeah, the text, which was actually kind of interesting, went by way too fast. I wanted to read what they were saying. I think even if I was reading that just to myself, I could barely catch it in time. 86. Yeah. Yeah, I want one that's like 6 hours long, all just going downstairs. I know you'd have to find a lot of ways to keep that interesting, but I'm down for it. If you're down to make it, I'm down to play it. Show me the stairs, and then we come out the other end of the meat zone, and then it's like space zone, or I don't know, what comes after meat? Poop zone, I guess. The bone zone. Good point. Anyway, this is pretty cool. SCP-087. I agree this was the best iteration of its stairs that I've played. I still think there's additional room for improvement, but this was better than most. It's not going to top Simsum, but that one was outstanding. And this one was pretty good. After meat came fire blue. Are you talking about the textures? So I've got... Let's see. Where do I want to go with this now? Yeah, probably this one. Yeah, sure. Let's do Frame of Mind. This one is actually on Steam. It's a free game, though. I don't know why I said though, as if that somehow makes it, like, worse or something, but I'm just saying if you want to play Frame of Mind, you can download it on Steam for free. Pokemon Flesh and Bone. It's not even that implausible, is it? It's a bit weird, but I never thought X and Y would be a thing. Oh yeah, this looks cool. I hate free games, want $90 indie games. It's a good question. What is the most expensive indie game you can buy? I don't have a good answer. I don't know. What a great title screen. It's all bloopy, and there's a brain, and there's some light, like, cel-shaded or hatched edges on the texture work. It's nice. Very classy. I like the usage of the split and the colors. Classy clean. Pseudo-minimal. Reminds me of something. Maybe Stanley Parable, actually. That's split like that. Credits. Them Who Done It. Look, mouse, wast, space, solve, mind. Oh, that's good. We've got it all covered. Oh, isn't this nice? Typical. Eating pizza next to a fan. Oh, geez, that's still full. The fried rice? You didn't eat your fried rice? What are you thinking? Yeah, this looks great. Can't interact with the doors. What's beeping? Computer? Oh! You done me a flummox, computer. Why did you do that? Factorio is up there in terms of indie game prices many people have paid. What is Factorio's price these days? I thought I bought it when it was like $15. I didn't think it was anything that expensive. Was that because I got a great deal on an early access? Did it go up? Oh, it went up to 30. That's still totally reasonable. It's a robust game, to be fair.
Bless us.
In my opinion, I find it to be robust enough to warrant a price like that. Thanks very much, Stoners. 1231 or 321. 12321 for the 6 months. Am I supposed to walk on this path? Oh. Okay. I don't know what the goal is here yet, but maybe we're gonna figure it out. Yeah, I've seen that as well, JR, that they have some not amazing viewpoints. I don't actually recall right now what they are, but I remember thinking to myself, oh, that's really unfortunate. Oh, I see. I mirrored the path above. So I think I should be able to go back up now. Okay. That's nice. No worries. Oh! Got the eye cube and the coffee picture. Definitely getting a little superliminal kind of vibe from this. Is this a jumping cube? What's happened? I think I jammed it through the floor and now it's come out the wall. What? Oh. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening with the eyes. The eyes have it. Hello? What do I do with you? The way they did the shading really, I know they don't own this concept, obviously, but it really reminds me of Borderlands. Because usually that kind of shading doesn't end up in the final product quite this way. It ends up getting kind of covered over a lot of the time. So, also, I've played so many hours of Borderlands, I think it's just present in my mind. I don't think I understand yet. Something about not looking at stuff? Yeah, alright. I didn't quite ready my brain to do, okay, we're doing brain game stuff properly. But, I'm for it. Very for it. Big steppers? Oh, fun. What did this? Other than anti-chamber. There was something that did a split color thing like this. Unfinished swan, definitely, but there's even more. What a delightful bunch of games we've played tonight. I say delightful as I was being chased by a demon from hell house centipede and gone down 80 floors of steps to hell. Yeah, Oberdeen definitely also did it. That's not the one I was thinking of, but that's definitely right. Yeah, are we doing Lost Woods, go backward? Okay, what's identifiable? So all this there's the radiator. Oh. Gotcha! Clever girl. What's all this? Trying to understand this ceiling. Oh. Can I climb up these? Figuring one of these walls is not solid. Nope. Whoa! What the actual shit just... Oh, okay. It flipped me. Oh, so I can just jump and then shoot myself across. Don't do that. That's very dangerous. Neck of the Woods was my favorite phase of your career. You be careful or I end up calling a YouTube series that. And you'll only have yourself to blame. Am I just meant to... Oh, yeah, I am. Whoa. I'm overcomplicating things again. That's very confusing. No, why? Oh, because I looked away from it. Oh, it's too... Is it all the steps put together now? No, there's no dotted floor, though. Now what? Ah, I did it again. This is so confusing. I think there's a path somewhere in here. Maybe? I thought we were putting all of our actions into practice now, and there was going to be a way to cross through. Oh, there's the stepper. That's the trick. Got it. I got the stepper. Now we can go like this. And then... like this. Oh god, when you change views, it gets so confusing. There. Okay, I'm on the shelf. I'm out. Hello? Okay, I can just do that all the time. Oh, tiny sinks. Adorable. Okay, I guess I've got to hit each one of these platforms. I've only seen the one. What's this? Oh, it's like a stand for a TV or computer monitor. Something down here? Oh. It's frying up a tinier version of itself. I think we've all been there. Okay, I don't even know where I started anymore. There was a door at some point. Oh, okay, that's two. but now I've pulled on the thread and the thread's run out, so I've got to go back. Do I need to be all the way up there? Ah, okay, this is where I started. So we gotta get into this conference of toilets, apparently, with the club. It's chewing up all the cassettes? Ah, that's not the right one. Oh, I guess those ones are stacked, so I'd need both. That was just only one of them was visible. Can't be a scoundrel. It's gonna be a scoundrel and try and plunder my way through. No, I don't want to be in there. Maybe this is good? Nope, this is the ceiling fans. Okay, what do you see if I look like this? No, there's no... like this. Only fans. Apparently they're letting the porn back in again. They realized it wasn't gonna work out. Do I have to get to the bottom of this cube? I did that one already. Can I go in here? Ever since Mario 64, I assume all paintings allow me access. Oh, hi. Happy dish. I'm a bit lost. I don't think this goes horror, no. I wouldn't be against it if it did. But I think it's kind of mostly chill. It does have a sort of threatening undertone in that little turn it just did there in the soundtrack. Space is very difficult to navigate. I really don't know where the hell anything is. Yeah, I've seen all the other three. Any ideas? I don't think you've probably noticed anything obvious, I would guess. I'm just kind of trapped in this spot going up and down over and over again. I think it's within the realm of non-horror to still go into that kind of creepy minor dissonance stuff. I think that's still alright. What am I looking at? Beer? Oh, it's beer. We're definitely challenging a bit of like, am I losing my mind kind of vibe with this game, so I think we're sort of hanging on to that still lucid, but also things are getting a little out of control feeling. That was just a little nook. Just a little Tom nook. Now I have to remember how to get out. Not here. Hello? I would like to leave now. No. Please, I'd like to leave now. Is it? Yeah, so it's weirdly claustrophobic because you don't really know where you are in these spaces. There we go. Procession of toilets. With someone with a tinier toilet. Oh, we're gonna do it again? Oh, that's a lot of space that I can fall through. Okay. But only one of those was a plate. Oh, that's clever. I've got to look away and then back again long enough for the ball to pass through. I should be able to just duck under that, to be fair. Yeah, I mostly agree, Vostok. Oh, there it is. This area was way more concise than the last one. The other one was just a bit too sprawly. I just kept getting lost, but this was fine. Also, be aware some of this just is harder to parse what I'm doing if you're not actually in control of the mouse yourself. But I was legitimately pretty confused in the last area where I was going. Can I go... Yep. Through the door. Whale. Double whale. Oh, that door's open. I would like to become that side of things. Oh. I didn't know that was a puzzle to just walk through it. Okay, it's just spot the difference now. I'm just winning puzzles non-stop. What's this? Oh, that's very mysterious. Didn't expect any of that. Oh. Yeah, the eyes part are kind of fun. I like messing with those. Oh, we're gonna do a forced perspective puzzle. How will we build the door? Is it not the door I was expecting? It have to be up on top of something? Need to be, like, a little further back, though? Like, in there, maybe. Can I get up on the ceiling? No. I just didn't realize I could go just right around it like that. Oh, cute. The fans are all going. I don't know if any of these are notable. Oh, it's an infinite hallway. Yeah, you can't really fool me with that illusion when you can see them popping in at the end. Oh, but that's a bit different. Oh, cool. Oh, the hallway just collapses and follows you down. It's like the wall boss in Gungeon. Okay, what's the trick here? Go on the ceiling? No. So the second you go back, you're back at the start. So I'm never actually advancing into this room almost at all. Oh. Was that? That's what I was meant to do? Just go back out the way it came, okay. 3D. That's cool. What's this? Hands arch. Okay. Is there gonna be a ball that falls? Sure is. Okay. Ball in bucket. Is that where the bad balls go? Oh, I see. Okay, so it's actually pressed the thing I needed. We're actually in two discrete spaces, I suppose. Now what? Still missing the heart? They're gonna eat a book. Like that, He Is Legend song. Where's the heart? Is it something to do with these tiny utensils? Yeah, that was the pancake in the printer, I believe. You're right. Or a dish, maybe? Probably a dish. It's like a weird angle I have to look at something from. I feel like... Oh. Okay. I'm gonna say, I feel like I'm doing something really dumb because there's nowhere for this thing to be hiding. And, I was right. It was right there. Oh, so that puts it into the diamond bucket, and the diamond bucket comes back out. Okay, I think I get it. And then heart bucket. I don't know where heart bucket even goes. Presumably where I need it to go? Ah. I've done a solve. Hooray. All those people saying you wouldn't download a pancake, I'm pretty sure you would order it online, which is kind of the same. Oh, pretty. What's this? Eggs in motion. Eggy in motion. Eggy. Ah, I win! I'm much too smart for you. Now what? Oh. Do I have to... I don't know what I have to do, actually. I'm just in space. The one in the center you can't touch. It made such a positive affirmation sound that I thought I did something cool. But all I really did was touch it, and that wasn't that cool. Right? See, it did it again. Now I feel like I've won. But I don't know why I feel that way, because I haven't won. Now what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, this is dangerous. Surely this loops, though. Surely this loops. So no matter where I go, I eventually am still only a few moments away from finding this. What? This one stopped moving? I guess that one's special. Hey, I made the Death Star. Do I have to line them up somehow? Yeah, I have. Yeah, this one doesn't do anything. These ones... Oh, I think they're stopping in the correct position and no longer can move? Oh... Wow, that's a big ask, though. That's cool, but, like, how... Why would I have known? I wasn't really getting any sort of language from the game as to what it wanted me to try to accomplish there. So back in the old apartment. Now what? Go downstairs? Oh, nope. It was a... They're having a laugh. Oh, not these again. I think this time the hallway is real, though. Yo, I beat it. Frame of mind. That was cool. I enjoyed that. I feel like if this was something that came out in like 2010, the internet would have lost their minds over this. But now we've seen so many crazy concepts that puzzle games have just gone apeshit over the last decade. I feel somewhat numb to it, which is really not fair to Frame of Mind. It was doing its thing. Thanks very much, Stoners, for the 5 community gift subs. How do I say that name? Knotai of the Red Hand, Gorvin, Literally the Devil, Karu94, and Hippo Whiskey all received a gift sub, thanks to Stoners. If you sub-hypes in chat, please, if you don't mind. Hey, nearly back up to 300. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been streaming very sporadically lately as a result of both my health and also the heat. So I've just not been in a great place, so I really do appreciate the support as always. The gist is supposed to be essentially, I'm going to be gearing up to be moving soon-ish. Still about another month before that's like properly going, but after I'm over there, I'm going to hopefully get right and be able to stream again pretty regularly. So thank you for sticking with me through all that. And if you came in through the raids, I really do appreciate you giving my channel a chance. This is the kind of thing I love to do, especially, but I have been fixating more on individual games lately. I know it's hit or miss. Not everybody likes when I do random game nights like this, and if I do too many of them, I think I get burned out on it a bit, so I try not to do it too often. I used to make it a weekly staple, which I think was okay, but I noticed the viewership of it just kept going down every week, so that and I just was a little burned out to it, so I gave it a bit of a break, and I feel like it's more of a special thing when I do it now. Tales of Off-Peak City. Yes, I think I have. I'm pretty sure I have played that. That's the one in the train station, right? Ever going to stream the Yakuza games? I would like to, actually. That's relatively high on my list. The goal being, or the reason I haven't, actually, is just because I know they're quite long and there's a ton of them. I'm worried I'm going to get addicted to them or something and then want to play all of them, but I'm almost definitely going to at least try one of them at some point. It's a fair question. It's the one where you need to make pizzas for a bunch of weirdos. Pizzas for weirdos. I don't remember that. Each one's about 20 hours long if you skip the minigames. Oh, that's not too bad. I had it in my head they were like 50-plus hour long games, but maybe that's not actually right. Yeah, I'll almost definitely end up putting that on a sub-goal at one point, and maybe I'll make a week of it. I liked it when it was in the weekly thing, but maybe I was in the minority. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody gets different vibes from different games, and it can be really hit or miss. Sometimes they get a lot of really good ones, like tonight. Other times we end up with, like, kind of broken games a lot that have a lot of difficulties with resolution and stuff. So I think we kind of hit a good mix for this evening's, and I know that a few of them are darker, which I think people generally tend to like that, too. I like all kinds of things, though, but I tend to go toward that if I can just pick anything. Psychonauts 2 when? It's a little bit expensive. I might wait for it to go on sale. I'll probably play it down the line. I'm not gonna probably pick it up just yet. I might check out the Quake remaster, though. I kind of want to see what the new chapter is like. I've heard they've added a bunch of new weapons to it, too. Sounds very cool. I've also got a whole bunch of other stuff that I need to get into. I actually got a code for Road 96, which I played the demo of, and you guys seem to enjoy. I enjoyed it myself. I got a code for Lawn Mowing Simulator, so I want to mow some lawns at some point soon. Probably want to play more Despots game. I enjoyed that from what I played a little already. I got a code for the Forgotten City and Atrio the Dark World, which is like a really creepy Factorio. It's like a horror survival building game, and it's kind of hard to describe, actually. Also got a code for Greek Memories of Azure and The Ascent. So there's like a whole bunch of different random things that I'm going to check out fairly soon. Also got a code for Tormented Souls, which is that Resident Evil-like horror game that I played, I think, like 3 hours of ages ago when I had the beta version or demo or whatever it was. It was a little janky, but like generally we liked it, or I liked it anyway. There's the one where you like go through a mirror at the end and it gets real dark, like very Silent Hill, actually. So that's one to look out for. I think that's embargoed in a couple of days, or maybe even tomorrow. I also have Wall of Insanity and The Origin Blind Maid. So I've really been collecting codes lately. I need to actually get into some of these. And instead of doing that tonight, I just decided out of nowhere to play a bunch of other stuff. But I think it was a nice smattering. I enjoyed the picks we had here. I think they were refreshing and creative. I hope you guys had fun.